Okay, what we gotta do today is talk about how to become a very good and successful artist. The first thing you have to worry about is don't worry, you're not going to become an amazing artist like me overnight. You just gotta wait it out. Just keep pumping through those horrible drawings you keep making. Keep doubting yourself and keep on feeling like you're gonna give up or it's not even worth it because you're never gonna make it. You just gotta keep doing that, and eventually you'll get to a point where you feel, at least satisfied with the outcome of the things you've been drawing. And, that's basically it, really. If you want to get as good as me at drawing, you just have to keep on doing it, keep on doing it, keep on hating it, keep on hating it, keep thinking your drawings are like the worst thing in the world, and eventually you'll just stop thinking the worst thing in the world, or you'll give up. It's kind of up to you, whichever one you do, whether it's giving up or stop hating your artwork eventually. And that's the big secret on how you get as good as me. What the fuck was that? Guess I can talk about what I'm drawing right now. I asked a friend to give me a drawing prompt for this, specifically for this video. So what I decided was the thing that I would draw was me, but doing something that my friend told me to do. So it's me doing like a what face, like what? Like something incredible just happened, my mind is blown, I don't know what's going on. Let's see me getting in the eyebrows right now. Is there anything else you need to know about how to draw other than just keep doing it? I mean, if you want to get good, you just keep doing what you want to get good at. Like, if you want to get good at a game, you don't get good at a game by not playing the game. You get good at the game by playing the game. And it's literally the only way to get good at something is to do it over and over and over again. Be horrible at it until eventually you're not horrible at it. Everyone thinks there's some secret method to it. But in reality, if you want to be amazing, draw this amazing artwork that you're seeing in front of you, you just gotta draw for a few years, Like, I've drawn for 5 years, something like that. And this is the point I'm at after that, so. And it's already really good. I mean, I don't see that many YouTubers that trump me as far as my art skill goes. And the hair curlies. This is self-portrait already. This is what I look like. In case anyone was wondering, the picture I have for the icon isn't actually me. The big guy with like the devil horns. I'm blocking in the hair, making it look more solid. All the oil and the grease, it makes it look really solid. A solid thing. It's all clumped together. Redefining some of the jawline to make it a little bit thicker, a little bit wider. Looks like I'm about to get into coloring. So first I gotta find my skin tone, which takes me a couple tries. It's okay if it takes a couple tries, you can just keep going. So first I go over to red, and then I realize that it's probably closer to orange. But it's definitely way too saturated, so I move it as far over as I can. Move it a little bit too far. Playing around, sliding the hue, and figuring out exactly what I need. I think eventually I decide on, was it this one? It's this one. Probably can't hear it, but this like smooth jazz playing in the background. It's really satisfying. I think I missed a spot next to the nose, but it's just something you have to embrace when you're drawing, is the little tiny specks of white you're gonna miss, because it's just bound to happen. I'm coloring in the flats first, by the way. I'm doing all the flats of all the different bits, and then I'm gonna move over to, I'm trying to figure out what color shirt I'm gonna draw me wearing, and then I eventually decide to just draw what the color I am wearing, which is red, so I got a red color. They weren't quite looking red enough, so I eventually just pumped it up all the way until it was bright enough for me. So here's the red, the shirt. And again, like you probably saw me doing again, is just keep going until you get something you're not upset with. You saw me picking a bunch of different reds, a bunch of different skin tones, and here I'm going to start picking a few different greens. And I decided on this one. This is the closest to my hair color. The program's bugging out a little bit, and you're seeing like the white smears, but it goes away after right now. So if anyone was wondering why I color this way, like why I choose to color by hand rather than cheating and using like a fill tools or stuff like that, it's because I feel like you're not really coloring. Like I said, you're cheating if you choose to use a fill tool or something like that. Art's all about like investing yourself into the canvas, and if you cheat, then you're not really investing yourself into the canvas, are you? Again, choosing different colors until I get one that fits my hair color more closely. By the way, that part of my head isn't shaved. It's just like pulled back, like combed straight back. It's held in place by all of the grease and moisture in it. I was thinking about going like the hardcore yellow, just for the hell of it. Because, you know, eyes are a little bit yellow, but I changed my mind after trying it out and go to white. And I have blue eyes, pretty bright blue eyes, and I'm doing my teeth. Don't tell anyone that my teeth are fucked up. Gotta do the pink. I think I get this one on the first try. So, that's nice. Every once in a while I get on the first try. And here I'm starting to do shading now. First, I'm going over it with like some hard cell shading, and then I'll go over and smooth it out later. You gotta be very careful on where you put your shadows, because it kind of changes the entire image. And again, you just gotta keep trying over and over again, and eventually it'll stop looking bad. under the nose, to the little crevices on the face to make it look a little, more realistic. Because we are going for that realistic vibe. I like to think of myself as like a realistic artist. I don't like cartoons and I don't like anime. I don't like cartoons, I already said that. And I like realistic stuff. Like you can see going into the hair, you gotta get the strands in there. If you're not ready for the strands and you're still doing cartoons, that's fine. Just keep doing it and eventually it'll stop looking like shit and it'll evolve into a more realistic style like I have. You might be thinking right now, like, the hair doesn't look that nasty and that greasy and, I see nasty as like a good thing, by the way. It's this fucking sweet-ass hairdo. But what I mean is, you'll be able to see some of the slime in the glop soon enough. I have to work around on this layer before I can do anything else. Going back and making sure the collarbones are the right color. I'm going for highlights areas, some highlighted areas. Gotta be very careful where you place these as well. If you place too much of it, it could be a problem. You could accidentally make things look way too shiny that aren't supposed to be shiny. And here we get to the hair and you can see it starts to moisten up right now. Like that. Just a little bit there, just a touch. Just a touch. I'm getting into the best part. We go to the black airbrush and we're going to smooth out some of these edges. So smoothing out the edges just makes it look all the more realistic. Shadows in real life aren't that hard. So if you just soften it out just a little bit, then it's going to look all the more realistic. Adding details to the hair to make sure that it's very readable and very clear. Don't forget to hit the eyes. The eyes have shadows on them. The animals are murdering each other. I think we're going to the background now. Yeah. Always add a background, never forget. Because you don't place a character in an area, then they're just like in the void. Maybe he's in the void and that's what's causing... Here, I forget to switch off the airbrush, so I have to change it. There we go. But if you just leave them in the void, it looks a little bit strange. So you always gotta remember to give them a background. Gotta go get my animal. Enjoy the backgrounds while I'm gone. What? Come here. Stop yelling at me. Are you okay? What do you want? You want outside? I can take you outside. I can take you outside. Do you want to go outside? Want to go outside? I'm almost done with this. I'm not explaining the background. Pretty self-explanatory. It's just him floating inside of a lava lamp. Ready to go? Okay, let's go. Oops, squeak. Where's the background? I'll be right back.
sorry, but this is that always funny being like.
I don't remember. Okay. So remember, you don't have to be as good as me right away. It'll take time to get as good as me. And eventually, it'll work out. So just keep at it. Thank you. Bye.